Okay, in this video, I want to share to you about how to make sophisticated conceptual high-rise building design in SketchUp. Okay, let's begin the tutorial. First of all, we have to make the basic shape with using rotate rectangle or rectangle. We can use a rotate rectangle, can click from the origin, and then we can drag to the another side around 60 meter and enter. Okay, then we can drag to the behind around 40 meter or around 50 meter and enter. Okay, then now we can adjust for the basic floor plane or basic outline in here with using the line. Maybe we can start from here. This is just for example, and we can click from this position until this position, and we can also make the several gap in here. Okay, we can erase this line just now, then we can make the line in here and make this variation of this high-rise building. Okay, we can just try it. Okay, now we can select erase. Then we have to erase some unnecessary line and surface over there like this. Okay, so this is for example. Now we can click this surface and we can pull up around 1 meter and enter. Okay, then we can triple click and make component, create. We can select move, click from this point, type control and place to this position. Okay, after this we can move this one to above around 4 meter and enter. So we can see about the distance between the floor to ceiling around 4 meter like this. Okay, around 4 meter. Okay, you can see. Then we can erase some unnecessary dimension over there, and then we can click this slab and select a move, type control, click from this point until this point, then we can type x 45 and enter to determine the count of the floor over there. Okay, now we can make the envelopes with glazing. Now we can erase this one. This is for the lobby area or hall area. We can right click and erase. Okay, then we can make the glazing. We can click this top slab in here, right click and make unique, and then we can triple click the surface and select offset tool, click this edge and offset inside around 500 millimeter, enter. Then we can click the surface only, we can edit, copy or Ctrl C, then we can exit from the group. Now we can edit, paste in place, then we can click the surface and click push pull, click the surface again and push it until the ground floor in here, and we can triple click, right click and make group, and then we can triple click and we can activate the hide rest of model. Okay, then we can click the surface, right click and erase, and also click the surface, right click and erase. So we can let the outline of surfaces over there only, and we can now adjust the materials with using the materials menu in here on the default tray. You can see about my cursor, and we can click about the materials. We can select materials tab in here. We can select the glass and mirrors, and now we can select the kind of the glazing in here, but I choose this blue and click this surface, so it will be automatically being envelopes of glazing wall or curtain wall of this building. Now we can make the another variation. We can click this line, we can click this vertical line in here, we can select move, type control, click this point and place to this position, and then we can type 18 slash and enter. And also this one, we can click this line vertical, then we can select move, click for this corner, tap control, and we can click this point and we can type 15 slash and enter. Okay, then we can click this line again, select move, tap control place to this position, and then we can type 27 slash and enter. And this one we can select move, tap control, click from this point until this point, then we can type 15 slash and enter. We can click this vertical line and select move, type control, click from this point until this point, then we can type 18 slash and enter. Okay, then we can also click this line again, select move, tap control, click from this point until this point, and then we can type 10 slash and enter. And also this one, select move, tap control, click to this point, and we can type 4 slash and enter. Okay, select move, tap control, place to this position, then we can type 13 slash and enter. And this one, select move, tap control, place to this position, then type 8 slash enter. Okay, and we can type 8 slash enter again, and this is the last surface. And we can select line, select move, tap control, click from this endpoint until this endpoint, then we can type 25 slash and enter. Okay, and it's done. We can see about the result. It's look like a realistic high-rise building right now. Then we can make the core building inside. We can click this surface and offset it inside around 12 meter and enter. We can click this surface and select edit, copy, extract from the group, edit, paste in place, and we can push it down until the limit. Okay, then we can push it up around 6 meter approximately. Okay, then we can double click, right click, and make group. Okay, then now we can make the barrier with offset tool. We can offset it around 300 millimeter and push it up around 3 meter and enter. Okay, this is just for example, so you can make the another variation about it. And now we can make the another variation about this building. Okay, maybe we can make the another additional floor in here. We can make the additional floor, for example, in this position. Then we can make it unique. Make the third floor, make the triple floor, this one unique. Then we can triple click and push it to the front, approximately like this, around 7 meter or many more. Then we can make the variation of it like this, and we can also make like this. It's just for example. Then we can push it until the limit and push it until the limit. Okay, then now we can make additional glazing in here. We can make the additional glazing. We can click this one and click the line. You can select the line, click from this point until until this point. Okay, then we can click from this point until this point. Okay, then we can click this line. We can click this line. Okay, then we can offset it inside. Okay, around 500 millimeter, and we can continue the line like this. And okay, we can erase this one. Then we can make it straight forward. Okay, then we can connect between this endpoint of the line until this line. Then we can erase some unnecessary line or additional line. Okay, then we can click the surface and we can select edit, copy, extract from the group. Now we can select edit, paste in place, and we can push it up until this position. Then we can triple click, right click, make group. Then we can activate the height address of model. Then we can clear this surface. So we can just let this front surface only. Then we can triple click and assign with the blue materials like this. So this is just additional floor in here. or you can make the another additional floor to the another floor of this high-rise building. For example, you can select this triple or 4 floor in here. You can right click and make unique, then we can push it until to the front in here, or you can make the simple rectangle in here. You can just make the simple rectangle to make the work faster. Okay, then you can push it down and right click, make group, and we can activate the Highrise of model. Okay, we can erase the extra line over there. Then we can sign the materials with the glazing materials like this. Okay, and we can also make the another variation of this building. We can draw the rectangle in here and make some ornaments. We can make group, and we can make the another line again to make some ornaments, and make group. Okay, and we can also make the canopy. We can click from this line, then we can offset it outside like this. We can offset it outside, and we can continue the line, and also we have to push it down. We have to push it down until this position. Double click, make group. We can select a move, tap control, place to this position, and we can also adjust the line to make a sloping in here like this, and also this one to make the sloping for vehicle over there. So you can improve, you can add the or maybe you can make the additional structural system in here. You can click from this position till this position. You can click this one, it's like a move, tap control, place to this position, then okay, you can place this one. Then we can push it until this position, double click and make group. So you can make a hanging canopy in here, because this is a very important for a structural system. Okay, we can right click and make component, create, then we can select move, tap control, and place to this position. Okay, then we can type 8/ and enter, for example. Okay, then we can also click this one, select move, tap control, and place to this position. And we can rotate this one, and we can select move. Okay, we can click and select move, tap control on our keyboard, and click for this edge and place to this position, and then we can type 5/ and enter. Okay, so it will be important. Okay, so it will be strengthen the canopy structural system in here. I mean, it was realistic enough of this high-rise building. So you can add more greenery area in here. You can make the side in here, and you can draw the greenery area. You can draw the line, click from this point until this point, and we can select both of this line, and okay, and this one. Okay, you can assign with the landscaping materials in here. You can select the appropriate grass color, and you can make the curve in here using the 2-point arc. Click from this position until this position. We can erase some unnecessary line, and okay, we can assign with the another landscaping. We can make the gray color in here only, and we can make this one. Okay, we can make the curve in this position. Okay, and we can also assign the tree with the green glazing in here. It's like move. Okay, tap control, and okay, you can adjust for this greenery. I mean, it's not about the aesthetic or elegant tree, so you can improve again about the kind of the tree over there to make it better. And you can also change the asphalt materials in here, or you can assign with the concrete materials only in here. And you can make the another barrier in here. Okay, so you can see about the high-rise building for this session, for this example. Okay, now you can draw the city situation. You can offset outside. You can offset it outside around, okay, maybe just like this. And you can make the junction in here, and you can make a junction in here. You can make the junction in this area, maybe. Okay, and you can make the junction in here again. It's just for example, so you can improve it again by your creativity, of course. Okay, so you can close for every single position in here. Okay, well, now you can assign with the asphalt materials for every junction over there, just for example. And you can assign with this one, or you can make the greenery. You can make the greenery elements in here. You can draw the greenery in here. You can draw the greenery in here also. Sorry for my drawing, so you can improve it your beautiful version of the drawing for making the appropriate landscape of this building design anyway. Okay, now you can assign the tree to the another position. Okay, so you assign the tree. Just like this, for the surrounding environment of this office tower, like this. Because for a visual purpose, the elements not only about the building, so you have to create the appropriate environment like this. This is, for example, you can double click and make group. Now we can make the another building, high-rise building in here. You can make the some box in here and make group, and you can copy it. You can copy it to the another position of over there to support your environment visual on this section. So you can assign with the another materials over there like this, and you can adjust for the difference elevation. You can adjust for the difference height of this every single building over there, so it could make realistic enough, just like this. And so you can add more the lower building over there. You can make the another lower building to support the visual presentation over there. Okay, so you can make the lower building in here, and you can add more elements of the high-rise building model over there. Okay, and so you can adjust for the opacity of this building. Okay, now we can activate the shadow, and of course we can activate the style with a white style, or we can activate the blue style in here. It's depend on our purpose, I mean. Okay, just like this. And okay, because of the visual purpose, I prefer for making the white color in several area over there. Okay, so we can make the focus over there, or we can just make the greenery area in here to make it more realistic. Okay, I mean it was great and more beautiful than before. Okay, so you can explore more about the shadow over there to make it more realistic. Okay, so you can make the better presentation of it. Okay, it's all about the high-rise building 3D modeling until the environment of the city and neighborhood of this high-rise building, and you can improve with another additional secondary skin. You can improve about the additional cantilever room, and you can improve for the lobby area or drop-off area and entrance. It's still a lot of things that you can improve, and that you can make your own exercise with your own device at home or at your office or at your educational environment. Thanks for watching, and just wait for my next tutorials in this channel. Thank you.